on jrootradio.com. Technology, home improvement, computer issues, construction, engineering, and everything in between. This is the If I Can, You Can hour. If I Can, You Can. With Nissim and Dovid. Only on jrootradio.com.
And good evening.
Good evening, and welcome back to the If I Can, You Can show with Nissim and David.
David and Nissim.
David and Nissim, indeed. I am David, he is Nissim, and we are here at the If I Can, You Can show, the technical form of JRoot Radio, jrootradio.com.
JRoot app.
JRoot on the app, especially. Brand new app, actually. I mean, it's not brand new anymore, but for those of you guys still using JRoot Radio Pro, the new and improved app is called just plain JRoot. So definitely check that out on the Google Play and iTunes. So this is the If I Can, You Can show, the technical form of JRoot Radio, where we take any and all of your technical questions. The number to call in is 718-683-5858. Once again, the number to call in is 718-683-5858, or text 347-927-8398. We will take questions about plumbing, construction, heating, cooling, cars, engineering, computers, security, whatever it is. You got a question, give us a call. We'd love to help you out.
And if you have any idea, just give us a call also. Just give us. We love to learn things. I want to say that we have additional phone line to listen.
Right.
Unfortunately, the two lines was collapsing during the Pesach, and we had to add another number. I want to the new number, very clear, very solid, 720-787-1046, 720-787-1046, and this is a very, very solid and stable line.
Stable line. Contain a lot more traffic.
Yes, but the other phone lines is still existing. 718-506-9099, 718-506-9099, and 712-432-4217, 712-432-4217, and the new app, as we said, JRoot. That's it. Simple and very, very nice. You have over the music,
simplified, modernistic, straight to the point. You have big button in the middle, right to listen live, and you have a couple other features, but nothing confusing at all. You can be really young, really old, and you can figure it out.
Yeah, and also you have the 24/7, 24/6 music, and you have Hebrew schedule also. Lectures in Hebrew and the Shurim, and all together, beautiful. David, I'm allowed to say Mazal Tov to you, Mabruk. Mazal Tov. We was keep and secret, but Baruch Hashem, David is Hassan, and to your wife Rachel and Rachel, right?
Yes, exactly.
Mazal Tov and Be'ezrat Hashem, bait kasher, ne'eman, עם המון kids, and everything, ברכה והצלחה, פרנסה, everything, all the best from JRoot family,
Amen.
Especially from me, and Baruch Hashem, Chazdei Hashem. I really, I'm
quite alright. Yeah.
I really so sorry. I couldn't. I was in the other side of the world.
Nissim was praying for us for the entire Klal Yisrael at Kivrei Tzadikim in Europe, and Nissim, believe me, I didn't. I was sad, obviously, but didn't feel bad.
I felt very bad. I really wanted, this, but somehow the date and everything, that's Ratzon HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yes, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I wanted, we have, yes, I heard the beautiful, my wife, my daughter said it, and my son said it was beautiful, really beautiful wedding, and Sameach. This is the most important things. David, I know that we're jumping from happy event to really sad day in Israel right now. It's opening the Yom Hazikaron Lechalelei Tzahal.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is the day that I don't think that any, unfortunately, but most, I would say 99.9, the Israeli really feel this day. It's the saddest day in the whole year, beside all the Holocaust Memorial Day. But this is something that you feel it in your bone, you feel it in your flesh. This is something that part of your life is into this a day, because either you lost a member of a family, either lost a friend, close friend, and I don't think that any in Israel, any family, this you know, can ignore it. You know, just something that is really deep into us. And you know, myself, I had my own story about it. I was in the 73 war, Yom Kippur war. I lost quite a few friends over there. It was a big shock. And when you're talking about the war, I don't. It's already now 45 years, and it's like today.
Wow.
It's really like today. And when you look, and always you look about your friend that died, they stay young. They stayed
That's
19 and
true.
20 years. Max and Eliezer and Kobe and Yaakov and Doron, they stay, you know, the same. And it's so, you know, it's amazing to see. And when I'm talking with my friends, it's something that you cannot describe in word that the impact, or I would say the impact, the traumatic event, what is war doing to people. You know, David, it's not the show. It's if I can, you can. But let me just release a little bit
Yeah, go
some,
for it. No,
uh,
I'm engaged anyway. I'm enjoying it.
you know, I don't know if I told you, like 3 years ago, I got a text, and the text was like this: this is you, because my nickname in the army, it was double C, and I was, it's you. And you know, thanks God we have WhatsApp and all this new communication.
Hmm.
And I showed my wife this, you know, the picture and this. I said, I'm 99% this. He was my soldier. He
Hmm.
was my soldier.
Wow.
But I didn't realize that. I didn't remember exactly what time it was. It was before the war, after the war. And yeah, I contacted him. I called him. You know, I mean, after I just confirmed that he was my soldier. I wrote him back and I asked him, "You was my soldier?" He said yes. And the text was that he wrote me was still give me chill. And you know, to read the text, I am. Uh, this, you know what? Translation to English.
No,
That
read it in Hebrew. I'll try to translate.
is I was in the unit in the Laila Arur,
The cursed
the
night.
cursed night. And then I remembered it was young soldier. They come to me to the unit basically not even 2 months before the war. And what happened? He was one of the only ones that wasn't hurt physically.
Hmm.
And with all the mess over there and what happened over there at night, basically we left him alone in the mountain. No water, no food. Almost, I would say, more than 24 hours, with a burning around it. This, really something that you cannot describe it. And since then, basically, I would say never recover fully.
He never did.
He never recovered fully. And he told me that he's looking for me 43 years
Wow. What
to
he blames you for
no, chas v'chalila, no, he admire, no, that according to him, is admire me as as a commander over there, and he wanted to get my feedback about what all this event, and I don't know, somehow, there was like, it was so crazy, and I time doing itself, time for me was my biggest test was that I returned to my unit and I rebuilt it, and was my achievement that I went overcome about this traumatic event, because it's really unbelievable traumatic. You know, it's in jradio.com, the story, my personal story,
very, very inspiring,
and
very moving.
I'm not going to tell all the story, but it's something that really a strong event that you get direct hit with a rocket that basically almost 2,000 pound of flammable TNT, that all the environment is like burning, and
It burns the
burns,
oxygen out of the air.
burns air, and the impact of this caused that soldiers fly over the cliff out.
Wow.
Just no, and we lost over the 7 soldier on this night. This what they call chaos night, and then we wasn't a big unit at all. But it seems like it's running all to each of us, I think, in a different term or different design. I know that we had some soldier that couldn't look at the sky, couldn't look at the sky at night after, because there was every star or every false star was like translated to rocket.
Wow.
And so this definitely this event was a very, very strong to all of us. And I'm telling you that right now, when I'm talking about this, and I'm thinking about all the families that was left without their dears, and the young widows, the young it's children without parent, without father, without mother. You cannot understand this. Almost 28,000 of our soldiers give their lives in the last 70 years to defend the country. 20, and I was so naive. I remember, I remember that I was so naive, talking about before the war, we can make peace, we can this.
Oh yeah.
But
Good old,
okay.
peace-loving days.
Yes.
What's it called? The
And
hipsters?
yeah, and
Leftists,
the peace movement, and it was like, it was shocking in our face, what do you call it, and I would say that it took me many years to understand that I'm a living miracle, and we are living a miracle. We Am Israel are living miracles, and don't convince me other. Don't try to we're talking about our friend, the lefty and the conservative and the reforms, and they're talking, oh, we are new Jewish, and it's not such a thing. It's not a thing. Look what happened to the new Jewish. Look what happened to them. It's not even one generation or 2 generations that evaporate. It's simulation with the goyim and nothing. We are here as a Jewish people because we are lucky to have a fanatic people that basically kept the Torah Kedosha and follow it in 100% fully, and it's not because the reform on this Askala movement, all the other stuff. Okay, let's
All right, well,
open the lines.
it's
Try
hard
to
to get back
yes,
to.
718 683-5858, 718-683-5858. And if you have any question, anything that you want to talk about it, especially tonight, we really open our lines and text 347-927-8398, 347-927-8398. And every question, David, whatever.
Yes, I see the text of it.
Okay, I know what is. You have a text.
Yeah. So once again, to those of you tuning in right now, although it didn't sound like it, this is the If I Can, You Can show, the technical form of JRadio.com. Nissim was just telling us a bit about his days in the
Yeah, because
Kippur
it's
War.
because the day today is the
The commemoration day of the fallen Israeli soldiers, and it brings back a lot of hard memories for Nissim, and really interesting and inspiring for us to hear. Thank you for that. So let's get back to the show. We do have a text. Interesting question, actually. I want to be able to change technicians for my home wireless security system, but the technician that I purchased the system from has the passwords. Am I stuck with that person if I don't want to replace the full system? So it's an interesting question. It's a delicate situation. Being an IT guy myself, an honest IT company will always give you all information, no questions asked. It belongs to you. Those passwords belong to you. The network belongs to you. An honest tech will give it to you. A must. I don't know if there's any regulations regarding this. I'm sure you can take it to court if you want to, but an honest tech will always give it to you, no questions asked. You don't have to say you want to switch. You can just say, I want all my network info and passwords, network names, SSIDs, all that good stuff. Everything I need to know. Let's say tell them you want it for your own records, whatever it is. You don't have to say I'm switching.
Okay. No, continue.
So simple as that. And you're definitely not stuck with him if he's going to be honest. Then again, I've heard of, especially with website companies, they're a little more harder to deal with. But a regular IT tech should give everything to you, and you should not have to be stuck with them if you don't like him.
Okay, so let me just add something to this.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it depends on the contract. You have a contract basically with IT, and
in this case, they usually don't do contracts.
No. The question is if it's a big company or not big. There's some companies require contract, and that definitely it's a yearly contract. That's what holding this. And if the equipment over there is lease, if the weakness is you purchase the equipment, this is a something that you have to watch this, because it's very important. If you have a contract that you just list the equipment, so definitely you locked into a system, and then you have to pay penalty or something. This you have to check it, to check this issue.
If I could just interrupt.
Yes.
I think what you're referring to, that's when the actual service providers that come, let's say Optimum or Time Warner or people like that.
No. You have, like, for example, I don't want to say mention names of companies that basically they leasing.
You're talking about IT companies.
IT company that coming to your house, installing the alarm, and they require you to sign in a certain time to pay the equipment, and you have to services the supply what you call the monitoring
right, that's
station.
where they make the money,
That's it. The monitoring station. This is the money. Mm-hmm. This is the yearly contract that they
subscriptions. Service contract.
Service contract. Mm-hmm. So this is there's the money for the companies.
That's true. I'm just saying, but the classical case of a home wireless setup, usually not like that. Business maybe more.
No, not true.
You're talking about security system, right?
Security system.
It's security. Okay, I missed
it's a security system. It's not.
I thought it was a home wireless system like Wi-Fi.
No.
All right, Nissim, I take it back then. Nissim, you're right. All right.
No, it's a security system. But the minute the security system, you have monitoring fees every year, and
that's true.
And you have to see the contract. Very, very important. Basically, most of the, I would say, our technician, I know that we have quite a few friends that are dealing with this. They're honest when they finish the year. You pay them couple dollars, and they release you the code and the station, and you can move to another central station or whatever, another company. But if it's a big company that sold you the system, it will be tough to get
Yeah, yeah,
out,
big.
and there you have to find some guy that knows how to, trick the system or try to get to the password. It's not simple. You have to read the small letters in the contract.
Right.
I would say this is very
Yeah,
important.
that was a keyword there, security.
Yes, yeah, the keyword and everything. I tell you, I change in our shul. We had a provider, and then we found this a little bit. One of our member become a provider, so we asked the guy to give us all the information. He gave it very. Normally the Yiddish guy are working. The Yiddish companies they're giving the information
Right, right.
unless you really owe them a lot of money or something. This is different story.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay.
All right, so good luck with that. I hope.
Okay. I
Hope
see
you.
that to the response to our conversation. You want to read it?
Let's see. I didn't lease it. Let's see. That's missing here. It's an electrician. I purchased a full system. I didn't lease it. Home security system, not IT. It's a low voltage. All right. So it's talking about low voltage company. So nissim, and it's like
So
you said.
it's like if it's a mentioned guy, you finish the contract a year and bye bye. You're trying to tell him
That's a
that.
caveat there. If
Uh,
you actually finish the full year, you finish the contract, and you're between contracts, you can sign up for another service agreement or not.
Exactly. You can try to self service it, and work save you a couple $100.
Hmm.
Again, I don't know what the charges. Normally because what do you call it? The wireless system is need more maintaining, right?
True enough.
Than the hard wire.
Yeah.
They need
There are more
to.
moving parts, basically. All right. Hope that works out.
Okay.
All right. Another question. How can I hang up a long metal with a few hooks on it for coats if I don't have a beam? I think you mean
What do you mean? Not this first of all,
long metal. I guess he's mean like a
coat
standard coat
rack, a
rack.
coat rack. But the question like
He
this
doesn't
is,
have a stud, I guess.
but first of all, I don't believe that.
No
There's
studs. Just
no
couldn't
studs.
find it.
I couldn't find it. Uh, there's again, the question is like, what kind of hook you have? What kind of hook you get to grab the pipe, the rod itself? What kind of what do you call it?
Hanging device?
Hanging device. What do you
He
use it?
probably
If
just wants
it's
to screw it. No.
no, but no, it depends. Sometimes it's like a triangle in the
Uh-huh.
side, and you go triangle to the side, and you put it on the wall. The 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 parallel wall to the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's like two bracket on the side of the rod that you put it from wall to wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's different,
Right, right.
different,
I'm not
different,
sure exactly what you're talking about.
you
Yeah.
know,
Oh,
you understand what I'm talking about?
I
You know,
got
you have you have you
you.
have you have a pipe basically that
No, I
has
think it's saying a few hooks. So it's one that's flush against the wall, with just hooks, every couple inches or
you
so.
think so?
That's what it sounds like.
I would love it if you call if
Yeah,
no,
if you
but
could
it's a
call in
long
718-683-5858,
it's
don't be
it's a
shy.
long metal. It's long metal
A
with
long metal what?
with few hooks. So this is what I'm saying. Well, okay,
All
let's
right,
see
we'd
if
love to hear from you. 718-683-5858, or if you are too shy, you can continue to text 347-927-8398. That goes for all of you tuning in right now. This is J-Word Radio's Technical Forum, the If I Can You Can
Oh,
show
we
with Nissim and
appreciate you.
David.
Appreciate it that you call us and try to explain
Absolutely.
exactly
We'd love
because
to have
it's
some
it's
banter.
very
We like some banter on the show, Nissim. It's getting boring just me and you.
yes.
People getting
uh,
shy these days, just texting everything. What are
okay,
you gonna do?
this say thank you.
All right, so guys, if you're tuning in right now, this is the If I Can You Can show with Nissim and David. We will answer all your technical questions. Because at Hashem, you can call in as well if you have an idea or if an alternate solution to questions posed to us by our listeners. Nissim, we have a call?
No, it seems like somebody is
I
shy. By the way, the guy does.
All right, so I guess.
What is said here? The one of. Okay.
All right, guys, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Okay, that's.
כל שומר שבת קדת מחללו שכרו הרבה מאוד על פי פועלו איש על מחנהו ואיש על דגלו אוהבי השם המחכים בבניין אריאל ביום השבת ציסוקים קבלי מתן נחליאל גם שאו ידיכם קודש ואמרו לקהל ברוך השם אשר נתן מנוחה לעמו ישראל Reverubo ze hayom asa shemoy nagila venismachavo zichu Torah toy Moshe b'mitzvah Shabbat Yerusa charut aliyom ashvi kechala ben reotei ameshubatza tehori mirashua vikadeshua v'mamar kol asher asa vayechal Elokim vayom ashvi melachto asher asa yom gadol shu mibo v'yadzeto kol zerah Yaakov yichavdu kidvar hamelech v'dato tanuach bo v'lismoach v'tanu yachol v'shato kol adat Yisroel yasu oto Shevi zachor v'shamor lehakem Samchem b'vinyan shalem beyor panecha tavhikem Yiviyun mideshen beitecha v'nachalat anecha tashkem Nanai 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 nanai
Fragen, sucht mir wer es kennt, mit welche Teiere vermegen, wenn's Gott allemen. Man kauft es nicht für keine Geld, das kriegt man noch immer süß. In doch als man Fall liegt du so, wie viel Tränen vergießt. Als zweiter kriegt man kein Mund nicht, sie hält nicht kein Gewein. Oh, wird es aus verloren, der weiß ein, wo sie Shalom.